Alright, I still enjoy gaming. I'm not gonna come off like one of these videos who thinks modern gaming is dead. Gaming is dying. There's no more good games to play. You know, one of those videos, because we already see millions of them on YouTube. They're oversaturated, they're overdone, and you don't need another person to sit here and tell you gaming is dead, because it isn't. But there are a few things at the moment that I dislike about it, and I just want to talk about those in this video. So we're gonna start off with online-only gaming, dude. And it's a lucky coincidence I'm making this video now because a game 2 days ago came out called Payday 3, an online-only game, and from what I've heard, the game itself is actually quite decent. However, the game is online only, but not only that, the servers are extremely bad, so for the past 2 days, people who bought the game aren't even able to play it because they can't implement an offline mode. And due to this, the Steam reviews for this game are terrible. It's only like 35% positive. And I think that sends a clear message that people don't like this shit. Like, stop doing this stupid fucking trend of having to connect to your servers, especially when your servers suck. Like, when you have some server that runs like it's located in the Mojave Desert, buried underground, that's like 3 potatoes tied together with string, nobody wants to play on that shit. For example, I went to go back to a game I played when I was younger, Garden Warfare 2 a while ago, and the f***ing EA launcher wasn't working. So, awesome, dude. Now, the common thing I'll hear when I say this is, well, everyone has internet connection, dumbass. And, well, yeah, that's true for most people. Not every country has reliable ISPs. Some people want to play on the go with a laptop or Steam Deck. Also, we had offline games like 30 years ago. We've had multiplayer games that are offline, like Call of Duty games. You can play them offline against bots. But all of a sudden, we're just making it so you can't? Like, get the f*** out of here with that shit. The other response I will hear is, well, it stops piracy, dumbass. And my response to that is, yeah, right. Dude, when you take a look at things like Adobe Premiere Pro, people pirate that so that they can use it offline. You get a superior product for pirating. And I'm not condoning piracy, but I'm just saying, like, that's a stupid defense to make. Not only that, but it simply makes the game less accessible for the sake of it. And that is a big, fat, smelly, sweaty L. Next up we have battle passes. Now this pisses me off quite a bit because it is time-based, meaning you can have 2 people, okay? One side you have a really good player. This guy's been playing video games for 20 years. This guy is really good, right? And he plays amazingly. He's a really good player. He can play for 10 hours, and let's say he earns 5 tiers of his battle pass. And then on the other end, you could have some Timmy who rolls around on top of his controller for that exact same amount of time, but because battle passes for the most part are time-based, he gets the exact same reward as you. Do you think that's fair? To try your ass off, play really well, to get the same reward as some like glue chugger who rolls around on top of his controller, named Timmy? I don't think so, dude. That shit has to go. Also, for the most part, all unlockable challenges get removed from the game to unlock things in favor of the battle pass. So no longer do you play the game and do challenges to earn things, you just play for a certain amount of time because the company wants to get their playtime up. It's a big L. You know what else is usually an L? The content inside the battle pass. Usually it sucks. Like, you'll get things like ice cream cone stickers for your weapons in Call of Duty. What in the flying fuck am I supposed to do with a sticker of a goddamn ice cream cone in a first-person Twitch shooter? Like, what is the point? Who designed that? Like, somebody had to go into work that day and design an ice cream cone sticker. If y'all remember the original MW2, you had to put in work to get every single calling card and emblem. You had to go on kill streaks. You had to get kills with specific weapons and attachments. What happened to that? Instead of the stupid-ass battle pass system that anybody can get. I mean, dude, it takes no skill. Any little Timmy no-thumbs can get it. Not only that, but they often require an absurd amount of playtime to actually complete. So, if you have a life, say goodbye to that if you want to unlock whatever's in this stupid battle pass, unless you want to spend real-life money, which you'd never catch me doing. I'd rather buy the premium edition of Redfall than do that. The next thing I hate, and this only applies to consoles, thank God it doesn't apply to PC, but that's paying for your own online games. Not only do you have to go out and spend, I don't know, up to $100 on a video game, you also have to spend an extra, I don't know, $100 a year for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live just to access those games you've already bought on the console you've already bought. Now, I've already made a whole video talking about this. Nintendo Switch, luckily, is only like $20 every year, I think, or like $9 every few months. However, it was literally free when the Switch came out, so they basically said, hold on, we're gonna take away what we gave to you with the console, and then sell it back to you, you little shitter. And we all had to buy it to play our games that we've already bought. So that's awesome, dude. Such a stupid idea, dude. Paying for online gaming is the dumbest thing in the world. I have a whole nother video on my channel just ranting about this for another 8 minutes. That's how much I hate it. The next thing I hate about modern gaming is the removal of voice chat. I used to love getting in those old Call of Duty lobbies and just arguing with grown-ass men on the other side of the world for 8 hours. That was so much fun, dude. I used to love that. Because it didn't matter at the end of the day. It was a person I will never ever meet again in my life. I will never see in person. It is just a voice behind a headset, behind pixels on a screen. But for some reason, we've decided that toxicity in video games is completely unacceptable, despite the fact that there's mute and block buttons for a reason, and you can literally just like back out of the lobby or whatever. But we've just decided that, no, we gotta get rid of every single little bit of toxicity in voice chat, in gaming, so no longer can I get into a game and just listen to two grown men argue, or get into an argument myself. I mean, dude, that was funny. That was part of the fun. Part of the fun of Call of Duty used to be getting in the game chat. But now nobody talks anymore, which is boring. I mean, do people actually get upset when some other grown man on Call of Duty goes, "Oh my god, bro, you're adopted"? Like, do people actually take that shit serious? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, that just couldn't be me. And the final thing I hate about some games nowadays are the amount of glitches. I mean, when Call of Duty Vanguard came out, that game was broken to all living fuck. Everything didn't work. The lobbies didn't work. Packet burst, packet burst, packet burst. Every time you try to run around a corner, you're lagging all over the place on some Houdini magic type shit. Bro, that game was broken as shit. Then you had things like Redfall come out, you're glitching through the floor, there's floating trees, the game is unfinished as fuck. Then you had games like Battle Glitch 2042 where you were glitching through the buildings, just clipping through everything. You had games like Cyberpunk unreleased, that was broken as all hell. But yeah, by no means is gaming dead like a lot of people like to claim on the internet, but I would like to see these things I mentioned in today's video fixed. So yeah, peace.